Good morning, this is Brian with Forest Hills Memorials. It's Wednesday the 28th of June 2023. So we got a little bit, it's always a busy day, but we got a busy day today, and we're going to be driving into the Chicago suburbs. We got about a 2-hour drive. We're keeping our fingers crossed everything goes all right. So I didn't film yesterday. We basically just unloaded both our trucks from our Watertown trip. So we had an empty truck, and then yesterday we decided to go out to Byron to set a couple of memorials, and on the way there, old trusty Chevy over here decided to have a breakdown. So we were probably 3 or 4 miles from the cemetery, and the serpentine belt slipped, and one of the idler pulleys bearings just shot, so the belt wasn't connected at all. So the truck, we were probably 3 or 4 miles away from the cemetery, and I had no brakes, no power steering. That was obviously probably the big two things. No alternator running, so the truck wasn't gonna run forever. So we limped it fairly slowly over to the cemetery. We were on Route 2, if you know, or from the area, right along the river, and I'm doing 60 and all of a sudden that thing bearing goes out, and I'm still going 60. I've got no power steering. I was getting into Byron before I realized I don't have any brakes. So that was interesting. Had a pretty high butt pucker scale going on at that time. So we had Midwest Fleet Services come out and service the truck while we were broke down in the cemetery. We basically had the cemetery work done in an hour, and then we pretty much sat there for 4 hours waiting for them to get out, and they ended up replacing both idle pulleys and also the tensioner pulley and the serpentine belt. So all that's ready to go. I just got an invoice for them, so I'm gonna walk over there. They're literally just right around the corner. So we're gonna go over there, pay that tab. But it's joys of owning a business and cost doing business. So today they're calling for rain. You can kind of see it's hazy out here. It's not because of rain or fog or dew or anything like that. It's actually the Canadian wildfires that are burning. So we're getting that down here in northern Illinois. All of our weather forecasts are saying that it's extremely bad to be out breathing right now. Just the air quality is horrible. Luckily, most of our day is going to be spent in the truck. What we're setting today is this fully carved sitting angel bench. So it's a pretty cool piece. So she's been fully hand carved out of one stone, and then it's got some black panels that come off, those little bronze rosettes hold that panel on, and then you can put cremated remains inside of that bench. So that's what we got to do today. It's gonna be basically just that today because the drive's so far away. So we're gonna start on that drive, and then we'll probably set you up for a time lapse of setting that, just because that's a heavy piece. It's about, it calls for 2,800 pounds. I don't think it is. That's about the max that crane can handle, and it doesn't seem to have too much of an issue picking it up. So not sure that they're accurate on that weight, but we'll set you up so you can see that. We got a long drive, but you'll see me when we get there. All right, we just made it to, I think it's St. Patrick's Catholic Cemetery. So it took us about 2 hours, but for you it was a half a second. And we're down at this is another small Catholic cemetery that's attached to, there's another little bit bigger cemetery over there, but the guy from the cemetery gave us some direction, and this is right where he said it would be. So marked by a cone, left side down by the berm. So that's where we're at. I don't know what they got going on here. Family's got a bunch of, I thought this was the grave space, but the family's got a bunch of, for some reason there's a bunch of mulch down. So not sure what that's about, but that's gonna have to go get dug out. So we're gonna get the gator out and start getting working here. Move this cone out of the way. And we'll probably set you up somewhere when we get this going for a time lapse. So hope you enjoy. So like we always do, Aiden's just getting the string line down. Guy from the cemetery has orange paint on the corners. We'll make sure we're straight to that. And we're gonna dig this out. We brought 2 foundations because Beth wasn't certain if we should use a 40 or a 48, and she called on the way here. They'd rather not use a 48, they'd rather have the 40. So the only problem with that is our 48 that we brought was granite, and the only 40 we had was concrete. The family chose concrete to go underneath this, and we were just gonna upgrade them and surprise them with a granite piece like the one that's next to this, but cemetery would rather not go that big. So concrete is what we're going to go with, and so we're gonna start doing that, and I'll set you up on a tripod here shortly. hope you enjoyed that time lapse. Now we've got this to the point where we're gonna grab, we've got it sealed, and we're gonna grab the spacers that we have underneath here. And this thing's probably pretty heavy. Oh yeah.
Good.
Alright, one side. This is gonna be the heavy side.
Okay.
Try to get in here. Ready?
Mm-hmm.
Nope, wait a minute. I'm sliding. I'm still sliding. Man, if I come back any further, I'm not gonna be able to push down.
Almost. Good.
Problem is, I'm not gonna be able to get this out normal. There we go. Whoo, that was heavy. Just wanted to slide on me. We're gonna definitely need to check the left to right.
5.5.
What were we supposed to be?
I think
We're at 6.5. Needs to come a ½ inch my way. A little dirty. So before we load this up, let's go ahead and try to find a spoils pile. I don't even know if I should seed this. I guess I'll seed the front and the sides. Doesn't really make sense to have grass in the mulch. You want to give it a last brushing. I think I got some stuff on the seat for sure. Okay, I'm gonna go drive around and try to find a spoils pile. Aiden's gonna come with. I'm gonna wait for him, but just to give you an idea, that is the finished hand-carved angel bench. Came out real nice. So we're going to dump the dirt. We're going to come back here, pick up all of our stuff, and then tomorrow we're doing deliveries. So I'm probably not going to video any of that just because we're dropping off at cemeteries. So this will be us signing off. So we're gonna take the 2-hour drive home. Means we'll get to the office a little before 3 p.m. probably. And then I'm gonna try to load that up for deliveries tomorrow. The other thing we have to do tomorrow is dig a cremation grave up at Rockton Cemetery for a funeral on Saturday. So we'll do that tomorrow as well. But that'll be it for this video. So if you would like to hit that sub button, we appreciate it. We're growing, continually growing. We got 25 subscribers now, so we're on our way. But we appreciate that, and if you want to leave a comment, feel free to, and also, as always, feel free to hit that like button, and we will see you on the next one.